Hey there. So, I am one of those people that loves to just wait till the last minute to do things. And it used to be when I was a kid that I would just wait to do it because like I just didn't want to do it and I would put it off and you know, the usual procrastinator style. And then I did my degree online, and that did not work out. Well, no, the degree worked out, just to be clear, the degree worked out. But the procrastinator in me couldn't do it, right? Because you have 6 months to do a course if you do through the program that I did. But it's a whole university course. If you wait till the last minute, you definitely won't get that done. So I learned how to take on bigger projects and piece them out and to get them done in advance. But now that I'm working for myself and I have a lot going on and there's always something urgent to be done, it's difficult to get things done in advance. So if you so today I've been knowing that I had to do T-slips, like T4s and T5s for the corporate clients that I have for their corporations since, well, January really was the time I could have started. They're not due until February 29th this year, but I've known that these were going to be due at the end of February forever. And so they keep going on my to-do list. I keep putting them in my little handy dandy book here. I keep making them one of my big threes for the day, and they just keep getting booted to the next day because they're not urgent right now. So I finally just booked a time. I knew it was going to take a bunch of time, even though it's like each return or each client, depending on the size of the client, takes about 20 minutes to do from start to all the way through filing the return and sending it to the client. So it takes about 20 minutes. But when you have a bunch of them to do, it can be hours. All of those little 20-minute slots definitely add up. So I've been sort of procrastinating doing it. Not procrastinating, just booting it to the next day because other not more important, but just more urgent things have come up. And today I finally blocked out a time and I was like, okay, I'm going to do them all. I'm going to just sit down and do them all. I'm going to get like in a rhythm. It's going to be great. And so I started doing them, and probably 90% of them I ran into some kind of roadblock. Either I didn't have the right authorization, or I didn't have the right address or information, or I couldn't, like whatever the reason was, there was some little reason that I couldn't finish. So I had to email the client to ask them about the information or get the authorization that I needed or whatever. So if I had waited until February 29th to do all this, I would be panicking right now. Panic. Just all the panic. So I am so glad right now that it is only February 11th, and so I've got a couple weeks to figure it out, and none of these things are issues that take a long time to sort out. It's just a matter of doing them. So we have lots of time, and it's all going to get done for sure. But yeah, don't leave things to the very last second is the lesson that was reaffirmed today. Also, especially if you're dealing with accounting stuff or CRA stuff, or like accounting sometimes is like those dolls that like you open one and then there's another little one inside and then another one and another one, and like you think you just have this one doll and then you solve it, like the doll is the problem and you solve this problem and you're like, it's open, oh there's another one, yes I got it, oh there's another one. And it's just the more layers you peel off, the more you realize this problem is bigger than you thought it was. So for that reason, accounting / tax / bookkeeping, anything finance really, it's not a good idea to leave to the very last second. I know that a lot of times this kind of thing causes us like anxiety, or we just get really overwhelmed because we don't know what's going on with it. And I understand that, when you feel that way, you don't want to do something. So it does get pushed off. But this kind of thing, it should be done. The deadline is not the time to be starting. Let's put it that way. So anyways, today I'm glad I did all that stuff because I have time to work it out. If you have questions for me about your T5s, T4s, that kind of thing, definitely leave them in the comments and I'll help you out. And I would love to know what the biggest project was that you procrastinated to the very last second. Let me know. I can't remember off the top of my head. Should have prepped that beforehand. I remember doing, I think it was in like junior high or high school, maybe grade 10. And we had to do this like newspaper clipping project. I don't remember exactly what it was about, but I do remember literally staying up all night. That was my first all-nighter. Grade 10, trying to get it done. Ugh. Anyway, yeah, let me know. Biggest project you've ever procrastinated or your first all-nighter. I'd love to hear about it in the comments. See you tomorrow.